Hey, it's me, Unapologetically T, and as you can see, I am in nature today. Well, I'm in nature every day unless I don't leave the house, and then I'm in the house. But yeah, today we came to the park. I know you can hear Sassy in the background paying because we just finished walking. But yeah, I don't know. Today started out good. I guess yesterday we could talk about yesterday. Yesterday I was productive, very productive. So yesterday I'm probably about halfway through with launching my website. Oh my gosh. So it's so many intricate parts to building a website for a business. I think that's one of the things I'm loving about being a business owner. Is so much to learn. Like, it's so many different moving parts. And yes, you can outsource and pay people, but I'm working with a budget. And so I am learning how to do a lot of things on my own. And it's been tedious, I would say. Like, so building a website, depending on which, like software and which, I guess, like website builder you go with, it's easy. Like, so you can catch on quick to like the formatting and how you're supposed to do this and that. But however, it can get expensive and it can get tedious depending on what you want to do. Definitely, like if you plan on selling products and stuff online, because some website builders will limit how many products you can sell. So far as like pricing, so they have tiers and pricing. So it's just a lot of different things to consider when building websites. I know them little short legs and your little longs. Yeah, you did good though. But she don't get on my face. Um, but yeah, so yeah, Sassy, your breath in my face, girl. Can you turn? Thank you. Turn this way. There you go. Let it on out, cause that breath hot. Move. Don't come back over here. I'm petting you. See, we're gonna have a problem recording today. But so yeah, so that was like, it's tedious, so I've just been taking my time with that. But I got a lot of it done, like the wording and all that stuff. Like, I tell people all the time, like, one thing about like formal writing I hate is that you have to be so self-conscious about what you're writing and how you're writing it and how you're saying it. For those out there, these are some tips for people who want to start a business. Chat GPT, you can use the most basic one. That's very helpful for stuff like that. Like, I feel like if you want to do like personal writing or fictional writing, like books and stuff, like, please don't use Chat GPT. Be your own person. But I feel like for stuff that's like your business and you looking for wording and you getting caught up, Chat GPT is the way to go. Get out. No. Get down, because you're not gonna breathe in my face. That's not gonna work for me. You do not have puppy breath no more. So now she got to figure that out. There's shade underneath the table. Go underneath the table. So website was halfway done. Kind of burnt myself out on it. So I said I was gonna take a break today. I'll probably get back at it tonight. But so that might be done before my anticipated like launching of it to be done. But what else? Just yesterday, so my goal and my plan for moving is that I was going to hire a moving company to move the stuff out, which I still want to do. However, I was thinking, because my house starting to get cluttered, and like, even though I be telling y'all I don't like cleaning, I mean that shit. I do not like doing it. It's a job. It's a task. And just because I don't like doing it doesn't mean I don't do it. So if that makes sense. And just because I don't like cleaning doesn't mean that I don't like a clean house. So my house was getting cluttered with these boxes and contractor bags full of stuff and these Tupperwares. So my idea is that I move the stuff like that. And so basically when the moving company comes, all they have to do is move. I have like a U-shaped sofa. I'm definitely gonna need men to move that. I ain't touching that. Cause that actually has a sleeper sofa in it, and so I know that's heavy. And I got like TVs. She has a bed, I have a bed, of course. She has a desk. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the desk. She has an L-shaped desk for her gaming. So I don't know if I'm gonna even keep the desk because I don't feel like taking the desk apart. And I don't know if it'll be movable easily. I don't know. I'll let them figure that out. She has a vanity set. There's a china closet and there's a dining room table. And then I have a small 3-seater like couch in my bedroom. So like when I had guests, they could sit without having to sit on my bed. Cause I'm that type of person where like my friends can come in my room. That's just how it is. Like, it made me think about back in the day. My best friend would come over. She'll come straight over from work and get in my bed and go to sleep. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, so I was talking about, I'm sorry. So this video is gonna be funny. Like, it's funny to me because it is not one of these videos where my thoughts are just flowing. It's probably that walk. Like, I've probably processed my thoughts because even when I was walking, I was just thinking to myself like how lately I've been having the ability to like clear away worry. And if you are a worry wart, which I know typically most women that I talk to are, I feel like God had a sense of humor when he made us. He made men on average not to worry at all. He made us that just like we just was gonna eat all these goddamn worries up. So I just feel like, you know, lately I've been learning and mastering like clearing my mind and, you know, giving my worries to God and just being one with right now. And I was like, oh, this is how men feel. Like when we literally be looking at them like, what you think about? You like, and they be like, nothing. and they're like, we can't believe that they're not thinking about nothing. Like, but like I've learned, like living with a man for 11 years, sometimes motherfuckers just don't be thinking about nothing. Like they just don't have anything fucking there. And yes, it pisses us off because we have like a million cajillion things in our head going at once, where theirs might be for the day, you know, work, sports, if that's their thing, because not every man is into that. You know, it could be cars. It could be, you know, shit, sometimes it ain't even sex. Like, sometimes shit might be what I'm gonna eat. And then there's nothing. And, like, I'm not used to there being nothing. And I think when I started to get the feelings of nothing, that was kind of scary sometimes. And now it's like I'm embracing it. It's a peace of mind. I love it. So yeah, the walk has kind of slowed the racing thoughts, and I'm happy for that. So I definitely can meditate very well while walking. I can go to a happy place and clear my thoughts, let them come and pass until there's nothing. So when you watch this video, the thoughts are not flowing. So the whole point of me talking about yesterday and me talking about the movers is because I finally, you know, let my masculine energy come in, which I'm tired of being a man. But I keep saying I'm tired of being a man, but then I just step up and be a man. Like, I don't know how to I made a video, like, I don't always know how to ask for help. And then another thing isn't just that I don't know how to ask for help. When I get the spirit of the moment to do something, I can't just call nobody and be like, you know, oh, I need help moving this stuff. Like, people have lives, people have jobs, people have responsibilities. So I don't even feel right being like, oh, you know, today can you help me do this? Because it's short notice. Like, I like to give people notice when it's stuff like that. So, you know, I had the initiative to do it. So I just was like, let me get these boxes. And I had bought a dolly so that I could do it easy. However, I still had to move the boxes to the dolly because I didn't want the dolly going from, because we had like some muddy areas, so like going from the house to the car. So like I just left it outside and had to move the boxes out the house onto the dolly. Had to learn how to use the dolly because I never really used the dolly. So and really it's one of those dollies that you can use in different ways. So like I had tried it where you just like roll it. That was kind of awkward because the way the handling is, it is to the ground. It's not like you have a higher up. Hey, ma'am. Ma'am. Hey, I said no. No. I said no. Says no. So sassy. I said no. Oh, this dog need to be trying. What I was saying? Oh, so like, yeah, you could put it on all four wheels and like do it that way, but then that was like, you still are like breaking your back to get down there. So then you could do it the standing up way. And so I found that to be more convenient than rolling it. And I did have stuff that was like glass and stuff, so I had to learn how to be careful and be gentle while moving. The fuck, says you doing too much. You doing too much. So yeah, I had to step up and be a man yesterday, but I did it. And I made sure I used my knees, even though those are bad because I'm 34. Like, if you know, you got good genetics. Thank God you got good genetics, because my knees was breaking down at an early age though. Like, but in 30s, like, that shit just get worse. I do not have meg knees. Don't expect too much out of me in that department. But that's funny. I just keep thinking about the night that I had went to the Mellon Research Fellows thing for VCU, and the Mellon Foundation to Pathways. I don't know, I'm getting confused by these names. Mellon Pathways program for the MRF students. And my supervisor just kept yelling my knees when we was taking pictures and stuff. And I felt her yesterday. I felt her. Like, I was like, I wish she was in the background and she could yell my knees, because I was using them knees, baby. And I'm thankful that I did, because my back don't hurt. Today I woke up feeling refreshed. And I got a lot done. So I did the first load myself. And then the second load, I loaded up into the car. I got hungry by this point. This is like around almost 3 now. And I had started that in the morning. Because I had some other errands to run too. I had to make a return, and I had to pick up some mail from my P.O. box. And I had to do some other stuff too. So it wasn't like I was just like moving all that time. But I had loaded the second round up because like it's an SUV, so I can fit but so much in there. But I tried to pack that. Like, I packed it up so much, like, I almost made myself have an accident. And that's when, like, the second load, I was like, all right, be responsible while you packing this, because I was pushing on brakes and something came flying to the front, and it almost made me hit the person in front of me. But, because it scared me. So, yeah, so the second round, I think Charlotte was coming home. Yeah, she was, and I was hungry, and I was like, let's go get something to eat. And then she was sitting in the front seat, because I didn't put anything in the front seat. And just because I knew she probably would need to get in the car and I wasn't gonna drop this stuff off right away. But she was like, well, let's just go to the storage because I'm uncomfortable, I guess, the way the seat was. And she sits in the back seat. So when she was a little girl, she just cried all the time to be in the front seat. Now she older, like she don't even sit in the front seat with me. Sassy sit in the front seat with me. She sit in the back. So she was like, let's just put it in the storage. And oh my God, with her help, it went by so much faster. And she was asking me, wasn't some of these boxes? And like, some of the stuff was like stuff for my business. And then some of the stuff was like books. And so it was heavy. It was heavy stuff. So the lighter stuff we have left, I'm not tripping off that. I can do that at different trips. But those boxes, I definitely wanted to get those boxes out because it was heavy. So I did the hardest part first, and now all I gotta do is do the contractor bags, which I made sure that I did not fill up to be heavy. And they are like more of the lighter stuff, like bedding and clothes. Then I got the Tupperwares, which is a lot of my crafting stuff and just different stuff. So doing that, and shit, I guess in no time, you know, I'll be moved out. As far as when I have to move, it's actually weird. I have to go to court on June, I think the 14th. I have to look at the paper again. But I just feel like at this point, like, we know I'm getting evicted. Like, so what's the point? Just give me the eviction notice. But I have to say, I am grateful that I do have the time that I have. So once I find out, you know, the actual eviction date, that's when I will call a moving company, because I think they give you about like 2 weeks to get out. So that would be good for me to call a moving company and book something with them. So that's an update on eviction. You know, do I regret? I don't know where that just came from, but a question in my head just came. Do I regret quitting my job and doing all this? No, the fuck I don't. I have found a new sense of freedom, a new sense of me. I feel like if you can find this, you know, with your crappy job, or if you love your job, I'm happy for you, because not everybody has that luxury. But if you can find yourself and find happiness and peace, you know, within your everyday life where you are, I find that great and admirable. For me, it wasn't. So my situation, it wasn't. I don't typically think I would ever be content with a 9-to-5 job. I loved Pathways, because with Pathways, it kind of was like a job where it wasn't, you know, a dull moment. However, the place where I was housed at was soul sucking. So I will say that probably had I been in a position to work with Pathways, without being housed at another, you know, place that wasn't the same energy and vibe as Pathways, I probably, you know, would have stayed. And it probably isn't no probably, so I would have stayed and still working my business and all that stuff. So because that was my goal plan anyway, but I just started to get burnt out. I will say this about myself too, that I learned that I typically I don't do well with too much structure. Like, I need structure, but too much structure is soul sucking for me. So I definitely be needing freedom and just like space for creativity, space to explore. And that's why I think, like, I do not regret quitting. I do not regret putting myself in a situation where, like, things are uncertain, because things was uncertain to begin with anyway. If I would have stayed at the job, I would have just been miserable, living paycheck to paycheck, if that, because things are constantly going up. Like, orange juice is fucking $8 almost. Like, it's like the eggs that time, you know, like, leave that orange juice in the store until they find their man and lower their price. Until then, I'll buy a bag of oranges and make my own goddamn juice. And shit, it still probably equal up to the same thing. But I think you can get like a big ass bag of Navel one just for like almost $8. I might as well get the damn bag of oranges and juice them myself. Fucking $8 for some goddamn orange juice. That's like that egg situation for real. Like, how the eggs expensive but the chicken on sale? Make it make sense. But we don't think about shit. We just go in there and blindly buy it because that's what we used to, instead of saying fuck no to these people. I don't know how I got there, but you know, I'm gonna just post this as is. It was random as fuck. And also, tomorrow will make 6 months that Dante has passed away. So, you know, I've been dealing with those things. That's why I'm happy I took the walk, because it helped me clear my head. But yeah, every 23rd of the months, I definitely, whether I post or whatever, like I definitely do stuff in remembrance of him. I'm very transparent that it was very toxic, and however, I spent 11 years of my life with him, and I love him. I'll always love his ass, for the better or the worst. Shit, I hung in there, he hung in there, and death, you know, I don't even feel like death do his part, because I feel like his ass still be with me for real. But yeah, I feel like when God do send me a person, my person, I think that person will understand, like, that dynamic. It's just like a widow who misses her person. But I mean, because like he's literally like Father's Day is coming up, and like, you know, that's a part that we'll be missing out. But I don't know, I'll figure out how to celebrate him, because he was definitely a father to my daughter. Even when we broke up, like, he still would send her money on Cash App, and I didn't have to hawk him down or ask him to do that like I had to do with her father. Like, nigga, her birthday is every year at the same day. Like, come on, stop playing. So yeah, like, he just, and they were really, really close. Like, and she had her moment the other day. She broke down. And she was just like, Mom, I just don't know why I'm feeling like this. And I'm like, bro, we done been through a lot. Like, just cry. Just let it out. I was like, I cry. Shit, I cry in the car. I cry in the bed. I cry everywhere I can. Hello? I don't know who that is. Usually I don't answer numbers I don't know, so I don't know why I did that. But it was a 757 number, so I was wondering. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Not for today, but I'll probably post another video. It's just that like I told you, my thoughts are very slow. So yeah, I hope y'all having a nice day. If you can get out and enjoy this weather, it is so nice. There's a little dragonfly right here. Butterflies is out. All the other bugs I don't like is out. This dragonfly keep coming around. I need to look up the spiritual meaning of that. I forgot what it is. The birds are my favorite. Like, the other day, I caught a picture of the cardinal. Like, every morning I see a cardinal. But the other day in particular, like, it was a cardinal sitting right on the top of my car. And I was like, oh, look at you. Coming to show me something. But, yeah, so just get out in nature. Like, I think being in nature just reminds you of how beautiful everything is, how we're just how we're like so interconnected, and literally are just one. Sounds cheesy and cliche, but it is. And then it's also this, I get this like thing of, you know, it's way bigger than all of us. It was like, I was watching an interview, I think it was with Terrence Howard, and he was talking about how we're all beings and one being. Like, I've always believed that, like studying biology made me believe that, because like you're 10% of your human body, like, so 10% of you is human. The rest is microorganisms, water, your spirit, your soul, whatever you believe. And so you're only like 10% human. Everything else makes you up. And so when I learned that, you know, like, and then when I learned about the functions of cells, like, you have different cells, like, I think lysozymes, I think of it like Lysol, like they do the cleaning up of the body. And it's either lysomes, I think, lysomes. They do the cleaning up, and like far as like cell work, like that's their responsibility inside the cells. And so everything inside your cell has a job. When you think about your blood cells flowing through your veins, that you can have like clots, and when it clots up, like I think of that like as highway traffic. So like when traffic hits, it's a problem. Temperatures rises, it hurts, it don't feel good. So like I just think of us also being a part of another being, like how these things are a part of us, we're a part of something else. And so I always feel like it's always something bigger than us in our minuscule lives. And we make such a big deal out of nothing sometimes, even with death. Like, death is the natural order of life, and we just get so attached to things that we just forget that that's how things are supposed to go. And no, that doesn't mean that you're not supposed to hurt over it. It doesn't mean that your feelings are invalid or anything like that. It just mean that also, like, once you're born, you begin to die. So the thoughts that, you know, we have around death is interesting. Shit that I have around death, like, shit, I've never even taught to grieve. So it was just like, people die. It was like, all right, supposed to feel sad and you're supposed to keep going. So, yeah. I don't know why I went there, but I don't know. I'm gonna post this weird ass video. Like, it's just, I ain't gonna call it a weird ass video, but it's just like the thoughts are not flowing. So just post this awkward video. That's what I'll call it. Awkward. It's not flowing. But I guess somebody can get something from it. Cause there's a lot of scatteredness going on. So yeah, I'm gonna go take me a shower and probably finish up Hogwarts since I worked hard yesterday. I'm finished with the storyline. I just need to do the side missions so I can get to level 34. But yeah, that's it. Bye, y'all. Love y'all, and get out in nature today.